Whoa, I probably would have guessed you're thinking by now, how in the world did Cat manage to afford the Roblox item Korblox in less than 2 days? Well, that's just what I'll be explaining in this video too. Keep in mind this video was not to brag in any shape of the way. I'm sharing this video on my real life experiences and how you can eventually learn that whatever you put your mind to, you can do it too. Let's get started right with the video. So to start it all off, it started at a young age when I was obsessed with LPS, aka Littlest Pet Shops. I had some money left over, so I decided on spending most of my cash on that specific toy, which included my mom taking me to thrift shops, because thrift shops would definitely have many items of that sort. My mom and I stopped by a lady who had a whole shelf full of them, and of course I had to buy almost a whole shelf of that item. I ended spending close to $200 of mine, which I have saved during birthday cash, Christmas, etc. About a year later, I got eventually bored of playing with toys in general, so I quit and decided that instead of letting them sit there, I could potentially earn some of the money back from which I have spent. And that's what had happened. You can never earn the same amount from what you have spent, so I got about $100 back, and I was happy. Now, we always had something to do around the house, so it was always a good opportunity to make extra cash on the side. But then I wanted a hamster so badly. After months of getting my mom to finally say yes, her name was Abby. Hamsters are spending creatures, especially when I wanted everything for my pet. Without thinking about the money I had, I eventually regretted my choice on getting a hamster. It definitely wasn't the pet I wanted to deal with. By that time, I had spent everything, and I was left with only $80 of my savings. Fast forwarding about a couple months, I decided on doing YouTube. If you had watched my previous videos, you would have known I was a mobile player, so editing wasn't fairly hard to find on mobile. I have then said that I needed an actual PC to make really good videos like YouTubers out there, because no one really used mobile. A big shout out to my mom and my stepdad for helping me on this expensive spree of PC equipment. But later then I decided that I could learn myself to edit, but it was rather hard for me to find a free software on PC. I decided that I could hire somebody, as it surely would save me enough time instead of doing it myself, and that's what I eventually decided on. I knew in order for me to afford hiring an editor, I had to find another way to make side cash for the expenses. When my videos go up, I decided selling my custom-made hamster cage my stepdad had made me a while back ago. So I got cash of $60, half cash of $60, and I was happy. But it still just wasn't enough. So I decided selling a few items off of eBay. It went very well, and I made a few sales every day from now too. But I knew I would run out of my items, so there had to be another way done. I had noticed my mom doing surveys in the past, so I decided to hop on that path. If you don't know what surveys are, it's basically where you get money based on the questions you answer, and I made $20 on surveys, less than 3 days, so it was a good option to take on. I have then made up to $300, and if I could do those things consistently, I could earn more and pay my expenses faster and faster, and just never run out. I have saved side expenses for my YouTube channel and expenses I have saved for Korblox. By the way, a quick picture on the screen if you weren't confused what even Korblox is. To this day, this is what I have found that is actually working for me of right now. The lesson from this story I have shared isn't just a story. I didn't make this video on just how I magically had enough for Korblox. You see, it was a journey I had to go through. A journey which, if I wanted something, I had to get that myself. I hope you can learn from this video that not just of Korblox, but there are so many opportunities in the world. Grab them while you can, because they are just sitting there, waiting to be picked up by you. You could do anything you put your mind to. If you have faith, a plan, and a goal, then you'll be anything about person you want to be. Thank you for watching.